Hi Virgo, welcome to your May general love reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If this doesn't resonate, please check your other signs. And thank you to all the Virgos who went to Vimeo and viewed the love hacks. Appreciate you all. And let's just go ahead and get into the reading for May. So what are the messages? We're going to invite your spirit guides, angels, only good spirits that want for your highest good, highest self. What are the messages that you have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo in love for May. Messages for Virgo in May in love. Whoa. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio. Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Okay. Sorry if I seem a little off. I'm a little under the weather. So I know you all usually catch on to it. Like, what's wrong with you? Hopefully I get better. Why is this judgment card here? For Virgo. Why is this here for Virgo? Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Why is this here for Virgo? In love for me. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Why is this here for Virgo? Why is this here for Virgo in May? It's too many messages. Just one card, please, and then we'll clarify. Messages for Virgo. Why is this here for Virgo in love in May? Why is this here for Virgo in love in May? Why is this here for Virgo? Okay. So, yeah, I see Taurus, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, or fire sign. Okay. It's usually why I don't really get into the signs, because I could say a whole lot. But, you know, I got a zoo. Well, I got a zoo. All right. So, you have the Judgment card with the King of Wands. Judgment is something has already been decided. With the King of Wands, this could be your energy. The King of Wands it was interesting when I looked into the King of Wands. He is a very nurturing king. However, he can be one of the more self-serving kings. Okay. Why is this judgment with the King of Wands for Virgo in love? Please help me understand this. Why is this judgment card here with the King of Wands for Virgo? Ooh. Okay, so you all are deciding whether or not, well, I don't know. You all have walked away from what I see. You all have walked away. And, but you all are still kind of like up in the air about your decision. Because you have the Two of Swords with the Two of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. So yeah, it seems like, you know, or maybe this person has walked away from you. I get strong Scorpio vibes. This person may have walked away from you, or water sign energy, but they didn't want to. So I feel like the King of Wands energy is your energy. And the other person has walked away, but they're still feeling, maybe that's them still feeling, this water sign is still feeling like they don't want to go, but you're kind of forcing them to. You could be pushing them away, you know, because they're not, you know, doing what you feel is right. but they don't necessarily know if that's the right thing. But I feel like they're doing it because you're kind of telling them like it has to be done. Like you have to, we have to part ways for a while. Because you're looking away from this person. And this person looks pretty upset. Ooh, Jesus. As I say that, all these cards fall out. You could also be dealing with the Cancer. The High Priestess came out. Okay, so let's put these back. And let's see. Okay, why is the Queen of... Oh. I was about to say, why is the Queen of Pentacles here? I feel like this is your energy as well. You all very focused on what what you're trying to grow financially, business-wise, work-wise. And I feel like, a lot of you are going to be single in May because you do have the Star card. I feel like you're focused on yourself and you're not really taking a risk with anyone. And that's why you're kind of telling this person to, like you're saying, I don't really know what we're going to do, but right now, like you can't afford to focus on that person. That's what I'm getting. Then you have the Death card with the Ten of Cups. So, sorry. Okay, so Scorpio energy. A lot of water energy, a lot of cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But there's definitely a transformation in this relationship, a change, What type of change is it with this Death card and Ten of Cups? I don't know. Too much. What kind of change is it with this Death card and Ten of Cups? The Hangman with the Eight of Swords. So see, you're not like quite sold on the idea that this is, this is over between you two. I get that. You all aren't quite sold on that, but you're leaning towards the idea that it's over. Or, you guys are kind of just like focusing on something else. You're not really like focused on the love, the relationship, because it's too much. You also have a lot of Taurus energy in here as well. Then you have the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Six of Cups. So the Ace of Swords is seeing things for what it is. And what I'm seeing here is like this Knight is very focused on the Empress. And this is definitely a past love situation. You all have been together. This isn't something necessarily new, right? You all have known each other for a long time. You may even have kids together with the Six of Cups. The Empress also has two children in one of my decks. She has two children. And she's also pregnant. So I'm getting the sense that there's also maybe a pregnancy situation where you all are making a decision about that. Maybe you all aren't together and someone's pregnant. That might be an issue. Okay, why? But the Knight of Pentacles is waiting on someone for information. So whatever you all have invested your time into, I feel like you're more focused on finding out like well, why is the Six of Cups here? Let's ask this question. Why is the Six of Cups here for Virgo? Why is the Six of Cups here for Virgo? Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, King of Swords. So, to me, what this looks like is like, do I invest in this, relationship, or do I kind of put up a block? The wheel is, it's like spinning the wheel either way. Someone may want to start a family with you, and you're not really, that's not your primary focus. But what I'm also seeing is that, like, I think in May, I don't really know if closure is going to come to this situation yet. Virgo's storyline has been pretty consistent when I read for you all. So I don't know if in May that you all are going to necessarily, like, okay, we're going to make a decision. I kind of see you all still up in the air about this, It makes sense. I think, you're with the Knight of Pentacles and the Empress and the Six of Cups, you still have an attachment to this person. However, you are, let's ask what the energy is of this Ace of Swords. What are they seeing? Why is this Ace of Swords here? What has been being made so clear to Virgo? What is being made so clear to Virgo? Well, you do have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So, because I was looking like, well, Knight of Pentacles, Empress, and Six of Cups. The Five of Pentacles reversed is allowing someone to come back in, So maybe you do, sorry, my rude ass cat is out there. Maybe you all do decide to, hold on. What does the Five of Pentacles reverse mean in this situation? What does the Five of Pentacles reverse mean in this situation for Virgo in love? What does it mean? The Five of Pentacles reverse. What does it mean for Virgo? Oh, Knight of Cups. So it is. I think that you all actually, I think you all given a little bit in May, which is beautiful. I feel like you all have been dealing with this person for a while. So, it's funny you have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. I think you realize that this person is being genuine with you. That's what I think. Yeah. I think you are, there's a part of you that with the Six of Cups, it's like you remember what you had, and it just makes it harder for you to just walk away from this person. That's why, you're still up in the air about it. And so this person that you're dealing with is just like, they're not ready to let you go, for sure. I mean, come on, who's ever ready to let a Virgo go? Let's be honest. You guys are very difficult to let go. Because you're freaking perfect. And I know nobody's perfect, but you guys are, just, if you guys are just very hard to let go. Very hard to let go. So that's what I see. I mean, in May, I see, I guess, a change of heart. Maybe that's what I'll title it, because as of, in this beginning part, it's like, but it's funny, you all are still up in the air. It's not a conclusive, like, no, I don't want you, or no, it's like, I'm walking away, but I'm not sure. And then over here, it's like, I think you may give this person one more chance. Yeah, I think you may. Let's see. Any more messages for Virgo? Ooh, look at that. As I say that. 6 of Swords, forward movement. 6 of Pentacles, give and take. You see the scales. Could be dealing with a Libra as well. But there's like, you know, finally some type of restored balance. And then you have the 8 of Wands, forward movement again. That's pretty beautiful. That's funny. Look what came out in reverse, and that by accident slid out. So the 4 of Swords reversed. So I think you all come out of, you all have thought about it, and I think that maybe you all decide to give this person another chance, you know, because I think they've felt what it's like without you, and they don't like it. They don't like you shutting them out. And so they are trying to, you know, I guess, you know, compromise with you. More so do what you want them to do. All right, Virgo, that's the message that I get for you all. If this resonates, you can email me at pinkpineappletarot.com to book a reading. Stay tuned for the next half of the month's love hacks, and which will be next Saturday. I should post. And then you have your life purpose readings, which will be posting very soon. That's a new segment that's going to be on YouTube. So the only videos that are on Vimeo are the love hacks. That's it. And that's how do they feel. Okay. And yeah. All right. So this was pretty beautiful, Virgo. I'm happy for you guys. Alrighty. And I will see you all soon. Love you guys. And enjoy your day, or whatever part of the day you watch this. Enjoy your evening. All right. Bye-bye.